For me, art is somehow expressing yourself and then finding something more with it in everything you see or look, you know.
It's a means of living for me. It's a means of expressing and having a dialogue with other people.
I didn't go to art school. I'm car electrician, but I love graffiti, you know, because when I was young, I have cousins from Berlin, so he drew me some things, and I was like, wow, what's this? And I want to do this, and I still work this.
Art means, in other words, it is revenge, and it's like to free yourself.
It's the way to express yourself, and it doesn't need to be explained.
It's something to pass the time and a good hobby. Expensive though.
First, in the beginning, it was more like exploring the city, you know, like to have a purpose when you walk the streets, like to just make your mark. And then now, when I look at myself from the back, it's like first it was like first meeting with my ego. Then when you go through this destruction phase of graffiti, then you start slowly like express yourself. You know, when you are not after just about your name, then you start to think about the compositions, where do you put it, what do you want a message, is it provocative, is it just like fun or anything else?
And it's good medium to express yourself. There is no rules, you can paint it whatever you want.
Well, when I was 13 years old, I started to do graffiti because fuck up the galleries, because the street is the gallery.
I think it's very fresh. You can do whatever you want, always with new ideas. I think spray cans are a nice form of a color distribution, and you can always play with different styles or different approaches to the picture. I really like illustrations, and I think with this kind of painting I can play a lot with different kinds of characters and stuff I want to do.
It's because of my profession as a graphic designer. I'm very interested in typography, and graffiti has the special feature of letter form, so I guess that's why I'm into it.
I try to put some funny twist in my art, and that's about it. With graffiti, it's just getting your name up, and I use also characters for illustrative purposes and to make it fun.
If you can just make concrete and everything has to be gray and miserable, why? If you make a wall, okay, I'm gonna come to a wall, I'm gonna make a painting.
So this building, they have the private walls, and then the other side of the building is a private space. And somehow we are just like playing with this idea that how can be a public space like restricted to how does it look like, you know? It has the same ideology as a private space. So we are just like not following the rules of the, you know, like they give us about a public space, and we just have fun, you know.
It's like comic book, you know. When I go to paint, I just wondering the first side of the comic book, like I just want to make it like this, you know.
I mostly do it for fun, but sometimes it can be also like a kind of a hidden message or a social statement. You can do some stencils with some political or other kind of messages, so yeah. But most of it, I think it's just for fun.
Yeah, I want my graffiti to be fresh, always something new. I start off a lot from illustrations, and I like to play around with different approaches to attacking the wall, as you say, and I like the colors.
Yeah, I think it's graffiti in the first place is drawing, then it gets to the wall. So I think it's really like this really primitive stuff for us, because we all do it as a children, and then some stop and some don't.
Graffiti, it's universal language, so everyone who does graffiti, we would understand each other.
I always joke around that Ljubljana is Disneyland for graffiti artists, because nobody really cares what you do.
But it's free for painting, free for hanging around, good parties.
Yeah, well, it's the same hobby, same way of thinking, and there's graffiti writers travel to paint other countries, to paint other cities, and you meet up. Just somehow a lot of us know each other.
You want to find similar-minded people, and nowadays it's pretty easy with the internet, so then you meet people even online, and then you can do meetings and organize events and invite people whose style you like, and this is how it happens.